What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to another day in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. Today in the BrewLab, we're coming at you with a fresh brew right off the press. Abzan Magecraft Control. It's kind of a version 2, upgrading on what I had streamed last night. And I think it is very unique. And sometimes I go through these periods of, I don't know, just uncreativity, if that's even a word. You just can't quite put together something that feels unique and different. And it's I think the hardest part of this job that I'm trying to do as a content creator. We are always trying to bring our viewers with fresh new decks every single day, and at a certain point you run out of things to build, especially if you just stick into standard. And I think that's why a lot of the streamers and content creators switch things up and do brawl and historic when it's this late in the season before a new set drops. But yeah, I think I've come up with something new. Most of the Magecraft decks have been 2-color Magecraft decks. And then I saw Croaky's posting a 3-color Magecraft deck. So he was playing a Teamer deck. And I was like, 3-color Magecraft? And that just sent me down a rabbit hole. And so I did a Naya one. I did a Esper one. I spent the whole day. I mean, look here. Look what I've been doing today. Esper Magecraft, Naya Magecraft, Jeskai Magecraft, Abzan Magecraft. I just went like, and I think this is really freaking cool because it's not an aggro deck, it's a control deck, control-ish deck, aggro control janky combo. I don't even know what to call it, but it's been working. I've like won 6 games in a row before I hit stream. I usually, that's one of my criteria. Like, none of the other ones were putting up good numbers in Mythic, so I went for this one because it's the one that I've had the best results with. And I think you will agree that it is pretty damn cool, and there's some interesting interactions which have been lacking in the other Magecraft decks, which have been Lurus, Companion, and mostly just about attacking face really quickly. This one is more slower. I'm trying to get a lot of triggers off with the Sedgemoor Witch and Witherbloom Apprentice to create a lot of pests. Okay, wait. Let me start from the top. Let me show you exactly what this is all about. So, Abzan Magecraft Control V2. We're running the usual suspects. I think any Magecraft deck. This is how I've been saying it in my mind all day. You cannot play Magecraft without these two: Clever Lumimancer, Leonin Lightscribe. So, any Magecraft deck that you play needs to be something that has white. So I went through all of them: Esper, Jeskai, and now Abzan I already did yesterday, but I tried Abzan again with a slightly different twist because the Abzan deck I was running yesterday did not run Plumb the Forbidden because the only way of creating tokens that I had in the other deck was the Clarion Spirit, and that's not going to happen that often. Whereas today we have Sedgemoor Witch, which creates pest tokens much more reliably. So then we can run Plumb the Forbidden, which is there's only actually 3 cards that do this in the new set. The other one is this one. Let me quickly show you. I'm actually going to try and do something with this later after the stream. But it's one of the new Strixhaven cards, of course. And it's this one that also does the same thing, Mentor's Guidance. It's this set of cards that whenever you cast or copy, you can, there's an additional condition. You can copy it if. This one says that if you control a cleric, druid, shaman, warlock, or wizard, the ones I'm running in this deck are copy if you've cast or copied other instance or sorcery spells this turn, Show of Confidence and Plumb of Confidence. You can copy the spell if, for the number of creatures that you sacrifice to it. So finally, we have a way to run Show of Confidence and Plumb the Forbidden together. And the amazing sort of what I really hope to achieve in this stream, magical moment of glorious triggering, it's going to be if I can have, let's say, 2, 3, 4 pests on the battlefield, sacrifice them to Plumb the Forbidden. So you get and of course you've got all your Magecraft guys down on the battlefield. Sacrifice all those pests to Plumb the Forbidden. So you get, let's say 4 triggers and 4 copies of Plumb the Forbidden, draw a bunch of cards, and then cast Show of Confidence on top of that. At which point it's going to be trigger mania. Like if you've sacrificed 4 and you've cast Plumb and you cast Show, that's 4 plus 2, 6 plus another. Oh man, it's going to go crazy. Your Leonin Lightscribes and that sort of stuff are just going to get so big. And the problem is, usually, I always thought to myself, with the Naya version, with the Selesnya version, is that you make these massive Leonin Lightscribes, these massive Clever Lumimancers, but then what if they just have a 1/1 blocker and they block them? So the Naya deck is running Crash Through, which gives everything trample. You cannot do that with Abzan. There's no trample card. I mean, I could have run the Ram Through or whatever, the green one, but it only gives trample to 1 creature, so it wasn't as effective. So I got rid of that, and the solution is to get all those triggers, but then have Witherbloom Apprentice in play as well. So for all of those triggers, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And if you've also got Professor Onyx in play, this is when it becomes a control-y sort of build. Then, wow. I got a couple of those off the previous games. Then, to make up for the fact that we're not running Lurus, I'm playing 2 copies of Eerie Ultimatum, and there's 2 copies of World Tree in my mana base to make sure that we can cast this as soon as we get 7 mana. Of course, that's also going to trigger our Magecraft, as it is a sorcery itself. And then there's a little bit of control-y elements. So 4 Mythos of Nethroi, 2 Baleful Masteries, and 4 Cram Sessions, which is not only acts as a bit of life gain, but also gives us access to a lesson board. I'm thinking if I should get rid of Mythos of Nethroi and just put in... Okay, let's play a few games and see how it goes. I could put in the... What's it called now? Boom, 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 boom. This guy here. No, not white, black. Shadow Spear. Mortality Spear. Maybe Mortality Spear is the better option to Mythos of Nethroi because it can also target Faceless Haven without us needing to run a snow, land base and or Field of Ruin. So let's see how it goes. I might just remove Mythos of Nethroi. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. It's also better, so it's less black stuff. Mortality Spear instead. It costs 1 mana more, but if we gain life with either Cram Session or the trigger of the Witherbloom Apprentice, then it's only going to cost 2. That's pretty cool. I think that's actually the best thing I could have done right now. So I will be adjusting the EtherHub link and the YouTube description later to reflect this change in deck last minute pre-games. All right. So the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. I mean, Clever Lumimancer, Leonin Lightscribe I've mentioned. The copying instants and sorceries over here I've talked about. Cram Session gives us access to a lesson board where I've just put some of your usual suspects, Academic Probation, 1 copy of Environmental Sciences, Necrotic Fumes, Introduction to Prophecy, somewhere to get rid of an enchantment or artifacts with the Containment Breach, and also hopefully creating a 1/1 black pest creature that we can then sacrifice to Plumb the Forbidden. Confront the Past is just in there in case we don't get Eerie Ultimatum and we want to go fetch our Professor Onyx back from the graveyard. And then one copy of Introduction to Annihilation, just as a little bit of extra removal in case we need it. Then Sedgemoor Witch is the cool new addition because we're missing Lurus. We can now play higher than 2 mana cost cards. So another Magecraft card which also has Ward 3. So if they want to target it with anything, they need to pay 3 life, and it also has Menace, which is pretty damn cool. And yeah, I thought I'd just run a couple copies of Baleful Mastery, just because it's a great card. It's instant speed, you can cast it for 2, which will trigger all your Magecraft, so you can also play it defensively, gets rid of their planeswalkers, gets rid of their creatures. Yeah, and like I said, I think this is better than Nethroi. So that's the deck. Let's jump into a couple of games and see how it goes, eh? Don't know why I start speaking in Scottish. Skadoosh. Yes, Pablo Productions. Thank you. Yeah, hi Billy. Welcome back to the stream. Good to have you, my brother. Haven is a land. Festus Haven is a land. It's a colorless land, and you need to pay 3 snow to cast it. Pardo Productions, first time I'm catching you on the stream. Thank you so much for jumping on. And yes, I think this is, I haven't seen too many people play Plumb and Forbidden and Show of Confidence in the same deck, and it's been freaking cool. I hope you enjoy, my bro. Let's try and get that combo off at least once before the stream ends. Oh, by the way, those of you who haven't yet, please give me a thumbs up. It means a lot. Really helps the stream out. It boosts me up in the YouTube algorithm, and you know, if you feel like it, a subscribe is always handy, and you can. He's probably just gonna get rid of this. Another one of these, Bobo Baggins. Sorry, what I was going to say was you can, of course, also hit the bell icon so you get notified next time I go live. Bobo Baggins. Coming at ya with the... crikey, mate. Crikey. Chops. Patience. This isn't aggro anymore. Relax. They're going to play something big now, and we can Baleful Mastery it. Can't Baleful Mastery that. Let's Baleful Mastery this. Then we can Cram Session and get rid of your Prismatic Bridge with a Containment Breach. Interesting deck. Mad junk going on here.
Listen to my whispers.
Ashiok. It's unfortunate. A little bit further down. That's better. The lights in this house seem to be flickering. I don't know if you guys can see that on your end, on the wall here and stuff. I'm all like, it's like I'm at a rave party. Okay, we just need to get like, we need to get, oh, crikey. I'm not drawing the cards I need, although we can get rid of your... That's exactly what I needed. Bugger. Off you go. Some weird things happening here. White mana, black, playing Ashiok. Interesting deck, my friend. My friend, dear Bobo. Which card are you talking about, Billy? What was it called? I think you're talking about Mythos of Nethroi. Soul Shadow is good. Soul Shadow is definitely a groovy card. Ooh, no. That's 2 Sedgemoor Witches down. I need to get some removal for these horrible nightmares. God. What is this? 5-color nonsense with some enchantments? You know, you prep for meta decks and then you come across these dudes just playing like, oh, that's really quite unfortunate. The deck is not giving me what I need right now. I don't have to. Okay. Bye bye. What kind of a deck is that? Prismatic Bridge, 5-color weirdo stuff. Off you go. Yeah, no, I know Soul Shadow. The Templar. The usual Magecraft problem. Very few creep. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Prismari Snow. Probably got Frostbite. Shock. Borrower. So it's definitely Prismari Dragons. Let's go for another black or green. Evil deck, no creatures but one, and I should run Soul Shatter and another. Yeah, no, dude, especially in like I said, yeah, sacrifice decks. It's a great card regardless, but unfortunately, it's kind of like Farika's Libation. Ooh. It's okay. Just love a white land right now. We're winning the life match. Yeah, it's kind of like Farika's Libation in that they get to choose what they sacrifice. I mean, it is the biggest thing on the board, either a Planeswalker or creature. But if you're playing against a deck that's flooding the field with a bunch of creatures, then Soul Shadow becomes a little bit, still good, but less effective. There's the Faceless Haven. Okay, he's going to pay the life and get rid of that. Down to 11. Probably, I don't know if he'll feel swing in with the. See, at this point, he's thinking I'm playing a usual Witherbloom Pest deck. Don't hold up this mana, please, because I know you have Sword coming in your hand. There we go. Beg your pardon. I think we have to sacrifice one of these and just draw the Leonin White Source. There we go. Oh, I should have swung. I was stupid. I should definitely have swung in there. Okay. Ooh. The dragons are coming in. Ouch. Watch this. Please don't have a counter spell. Yeah, the light is definitely a bit stroby, Max. I don't know if I should just switch it off, but then I think I'll just disappear into the background. Ah, that's a disaster. That's game over. Good game, buddy. Close one. If we'd had that white source sooner. Just gonna try and change the lighting here. How's that? Better? Still a bit stroby, isn't it? Nice, Billy. Good on you, brother. Like, I just finished mine yesterday, actually. Well, yesterday or the day before. Now it's just steamroll ahead until spoiler season starts. I think we're literally a couple of days out. I asked the question in one of the Magic groups I'm in on Facebook, and I think somebody who's quite knowledgeable replied that we are should be starting to get spoilers regularly around the 20th or so, or 23rd of this month. So keep your eyes peeled on the channel. I'm going to be making a lot of spoiler content because I love me some fresh cards and some spoilers. Ooh. Q-tip, bow bad. It's so strange. My mother-in-law's lighting here. Ah, we have ourselves a reanimator of sorts. Oh, definitely. Okay. Let's try. Go back to the old one. Anyway, I'm only going to be in this house for another night or two, and then I'm back to the other one, where the problem was it was like super old-fashioned yellow light bulbs. Kind of problematic as well. Ooh, he's planning to sacrifice himself next turn. Draw cards, discards a card. Nice deck, dude. I like this. I was trying something similar a little while back, actually. Okay, so we can gain some life, which means we can then use Mortality Spear for 2 and swing in for 7. Woohoo! Babushka! Next turn we are Leonin and Environmental Sciencing. Although I have a feeling things are about to get bad. Turn 5. We can now sacrifice this, I think. 2. No, okay, that's fine, That's okay. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ah. Okay, he was trying to do this. Two white, 3 black, 2 green. We're still a little bit far away from. Yeah. I would not have tapped that if I were you. Oh, there's the. Oh no. Flood City, baby. Just gonna reanimate the Massacre Worm and. Not yet. Okay, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can cast the Emergent Ultimatum now. He did not put this on Death Touch, he put it on Lifelink, which is quite nice. Here comes the Massacre Worm. Oh, that's okay. We get all of our creatures back from the graveyard next time. Nice. Still no Massacre Worm. Interesting. Ooh. Weird ass decks. Sometimes it's crazy the type of jank you go up against. Both, please. Plumb the Forbidden, please. Oh god. Sledgus Malus. Sledgus Malus. Ehi! Ciao fratello, benvenuto sul canale. Ciao Magic, mal giocato. Come stai, bro? È sempre un piacere avere degli altri streamers. Sorry for the Italian, guys. Oh, baby. Bye bye.
New job, new life. You'll learn the power of death.
That felt good. Death Touch this time. This card's pretty cool. I think it deserved more play at some point. M21 was a weird one. Doesn't swing. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Trigger, 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 trigger. Trigger, 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 trigger. Get rid of the Death Touch creature with the spear. Hopefully draw something like a Show of Confidence. Oh! Okay, but that's also really cool. We can get rid of you. Trigger, 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 trigger. Oh, that's nice. That is just so nice. And you can just buzz off as well. Thank you very much. I think that might actually just be the game. Yes, it is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh. Close one. And we got another professor. Backup professor. Off you go, guys. You have to block all three. Doesn't that suck? You ain't gonna be reanimating. Jack off. One more turn, unless he gets a sweeper. If that's a land, I'll be so happy. Okay. Gains 2 life. Still not gonna be enough. Play the land. I think pretty much anything we're gonna draw off of our professor here should kind of seal the deal. Not quite yet. Okay, let's go for the... You know what we could do? Play another professor and hope to get something. Nah, it's not worth it. Down to 1. First win of the stream. Come on! Kozima. Yes! God, that felt good. There. Yeah, it was a bit of a epiphany, to be honest, including your typical sort of Witherbloom drain deck and mashing it together with your mono white Magecraft deck. This is the first edition it's the second edition of Abzan Magecraft, but it's the first edition of this particular. I haven't made any adjustments except for Mortality Spear replacing a Mythos of Nethroi. But I think with a few more adjustments and upgrades, it can definitely be a little bit better. So if you have any suggestions, recommendations, please drop a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Now let's keep that. Let's see what happens. We can still cast this even just with one black. Would love a green source. Looking like clerics probably. Silver Quill control. Another tap land, that's good. Nice and slow. Kill, death, something. There's the green source for next turn. Cram Session. And probably gonna want to go look up for another mana next turn. Cool. Probably gonna go dig up another green source as well. Or maybe another white source. There's the Doomscar. Okay. Getting closer to Professor. It's definitely another Doomscar. So let's just chill. It's either that or Starnheim Unleashed. The angel thing. Or maybe Poison the Cup. The Professor is in the house.
Of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
Okay, now we need to make some pests. Then we can really storm off. Give me a Sedgemoor Witch. Okay, that's right. That's pretty cool too. Why not? Please don't be a Doomscar. Here comes a Doomscar. Oh! If it's not, we so sorted. Oh! Oh baby. Oh baby. Watch this. Did we just do it? Okay. No, we didn't. So let's just wait. Next turn. Wish I could play this on. It's game over anyway. Yes! Nice. 2 wins, 2 losses on stream. Feeling happy. Life's good. GG. Booyakasha. On to the next one. Stream's running 40 minutes-ish. We got at least space for another 4 games. I really hope to keep the win train rolling. Rocking a little tiny, thank God I've marked my channel as no children, because here I am vaping and drinking away, but I've got some of my father-in-law's brandy. A little bit of a nightcap. I stream so late that I need a little something to keep me going. That is definitely a mulligan. A noob pro gamer playing adventures, probably Witherbloom adventures, thingy-majig, using the Heart's Desire to trigger, oh no, mono green stompy stuff. That's good, get rid of that, no problem. Here comes the Lovestruck Beast. Chill. We chill. I hate to give, these mono-colored decks any card draw whatsoever, but we do not want to be taking that 5 damage right there. Garruk. Garruk is a problem. We have nothing that gets rid of Garruk, unless -3 on the... Garruk is a problem. Let's just gain some life and stop Garruk from attacking. That's one solution. Good night, Magic Magiocato. Grazie per essere venuto sul canale. Vuol dire molto. Grazie. A domani. Buonanotte. This is not looking good. Mono green is pretty good right now, to be honest. Especially if you're not running any sweepers. I think we might need to just play a few sweepers. The problem is we're also a creature deck. There's another Gargaroth. Not looking good whatsoever. Two plus one plus a trigger should be able to get rid of the at least Lumin Infesting Beast. No, not at all. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Here comes a fight spell for sure. I'm ready to scoop. Another ramp through. No. Okay. Interesting. 3 for 5. No, okay. It's game over. Bye-bye. Pity. We were doing so well. Okay, so I don't know. Adjustments I would make. Just to make this a little better. Mortality Spear was definitely a great inclusion. I have to just go down one ultimatum. Go up one Baleful Mastery. That might be it. The only card draw we have is Plumb the Forbidden, and Introduction to Prophecy. It's not much. And you go down one Mortality Spear. Put in one Defiant Strike. It's not really going to be drawn ever in any game, but it's worth a try. Ooh. The Chemist just posted a new deck on his Instagram. On his Twitter. He's such a beast, this guy. Rakdos Menace. Ooh, I like the look of that. That looks interesting. Might have to give that a whirl tomorrow. No. Two professors are way too steep to have in hand. Let's get rid of one show of confidence. Play a Triome. Isn't it funny how all the Triomes look like they're giving me the zap? Free to play deck on okay, fine. Now he's gonna start killing my stuff and putting counters on the Malik here. I beg your pardon. Oh. This is a tough call. Oh god. What? This is a warrior? Oh man. That's why he's running it. On a black party? Ouch. Flanking. Cleric. Now we're getting all the witches and no lands. So good to have Magiocato on my channel. He's probably my favorite Italian streamer. He's doing a really good job. His decks are phenomenal. Should have swung in with one of the Sedgemoors, try to get rid of this little rat here. Here comes something bad, I'm sure. Probably the Lightscribe. I hope. I'd rather he go for the Lightscribe, yes. Okay, this is not cool. Can't single block. Got a double block. Oh, it's gotta hurt. Unfortunately, he's getting rid of the Leonin, which I was hoping to. Okay, let's if he casts something that's gonna get me discarding, then we can cast this straight away. A lot of like weird off-meta stuff happening tonight. Haven't played any mono red. card is really annoying. Really annoying. Off you go. There's Tergrid. I had a feeling she'd appear at some point. Yeah, you can take my Triome, I don't care. What? That's not really sacrificing though, is it? The Professor. -3.
It was going to die eventually anyway.
I think we can swing next turn and just win. Straight up. 6, 7, 8. Our own Professor. Let's just see how this goes. Oh, drum roll. You have to double block the Sedgemoor. You can block one of those. So 7 damage. You're left with a pretty big Malkia Cobblade, but if you don't draw anything interesting next turn and we draw 1 land, then I'll get rid of that Cobblade with my Professor. Oh god. You slimy bugger. That is really quite frustrating. Although he only gets 3 tokens, if we still get another land, we win anyway. You piece of crap. What a piece of crap. What a bastard.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
Come on. Come on. What are you thinking about? I've got no cards in hand. What's the point of even looking at mine? Okay, it gives me the card draw. There was the land we needed to cast the Professor. Sure thing, whatever. Man. Mono black control is like starting to really rise up in the meta in my opinion, especially in best of 1.
Let's go deep.
Especially, and Professor Onyx is the driving force behind this rise, in my opinion. She's such a house. What is this deck? Weird ass stuff going on today. I like it, don't get me wrong. I'd much rather play weird homebrews than mono red and rogues. That's for sure. I have a feeling this one is slipping out of our control though.
I'd miss the library.
We don't have enough removal to get rid of all this stuff. We need to drain them with stuff, but probably white. Let's keep it going, just in case. Never say never. We might still win, but it's looking really bad. Nice deck, dude. I hate the fact that you're playing these arena only cards. Well, just the one, really. Two. So, crikey. To three. What can we draw that's going to save us?
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
That's what I was looking for, but he's definitely going to remove it straight away with one of these many cards in his hand. We're just top decking against the controlled deck who's got 4 cards in hand. It's really not ideal. Okay, off we go. Bye-bye. Thank you. Ah, that's a pity. That was looking really good. Okay, we got time for no more. So that's going to be it for today. I would have liked the deck to perform better after, when I whip something up new that feels great. I'd like it to go really well on stream, but c'est la vie. These things happen. I still feel like it's innovation, and I'm really happy that so many of you came on to the stream for tonight. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, for those not watching on the stream who are watching the replay, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps a lot. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff underneath. And hit the bell icon, of course, as well if you want to get notified when I go live. And we're going to call it for tonight, exactly at 1 hour. See you all tomorrow. I hope to continue to improve this deck and bring you a more final and competitive version as the season draws to an end. This is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.